John Lithgow, of course, plays Dumbledore. He had some things to say when asked about, well, J.K. Rowling's anti-trans opinions. This is from The Reporter. A lot of clips have come from this interview during the Rotterdam Film Festival, but give us the crux of it, if you would, Badger.
Should have never hired an American, and now he's disappointing us. Look, should have kept it with the Brits. At the International Film Festival of Rotterdam, John Lithgow addressed backlash over his casting as Albus Dumbledore in HBO Max's upcoming Harry Potter series, while also criticizing what he called a growing war on empathy. Speaking during a discussion of Sophie Hyde's queer family drama. So it's important to note that, yeah, he's at a queer family drama press event, so he knew who the audience was. Jimpa. Lithgow noted that he had signed an 8-year contract for the series, calling the decision insane given his age. Lithgow said he took Rowling's anti-trans views seriously, but found them deeply at odds with the themes of Harry Potter itself. I take the subject and the issue extremely seriously. He emphasized that Rowling's work is built on values of compassion and inclusion. He said it's so much about acceptance. It's about good versus evil. It's about kindness versus cruelty. And then said, I find it ironic and somewhat inexplicable that Rowling has expressed such views. When asked about like how directly involved she is, he said she's not really involved in this production at all. Despite criticism urging him to step away from the project, Lithgow said he chose to continue after careful reflection. Of course, it upsets me when people are vehemently opposed to me having anything to do with this. Says if you read through the Harry Potter canon, you see absolutely no trace of transphobic sensibility. Then ultimately, he described Dumbledore's role as too meaningful to abandon. Dumbledore is a beautiful role. Says while the decision made him uncomfortable, he stood by it. It was a hard decision, and it made me very uncomfortable and unhappy that people were actively insisting that I walk away from the job, but I chose not to do that. He said, now we're in the midst of a war on empathy, and I'm on the side of empathy.
Well, look, I think he's really trying to not play both sides. He didn't go hard. He really could have gone hard on this.
Yeah.
I feel like what he's trying to do is be political, diplomatic, and please both sides. I think it's fine. What he's trying to do is stay out of it and not say anything too controversial. And did he succeed? I don't know. People are going to pour over every word. I think he's trying to stay out of it. I don't think that, and by the way, this is ironic because John Lithgow, if you know anything, in his early career, one of the first big roles he ever had was in a movie with Robin Williams called The World According to Garp, where he plays a trans person. And this was in the 70s or 80s. When did that movie come out? I'll look. That was very early. I remember loving that film as a kid. I saw it as a kid. Robin Williams is fantastic in that movie. It's a drama. And John Lithgow plays this guy who comes out as trans. It's not a big deal. It's not like a big point in the story, but that's how he began his career. Have you ever seen that movie?
No. And it's not played for laughs. It's done seriously. He's really trans.
It's not played for laughs. It's from 1982. It's just a very heartfelt drama that was and it wasn't forced. It wasn't a big deal. This character that John Lithgow played was confused, and
aren't they all?
Yeah, confused. And it's it was one of those, like, look, it's like the way gay characters are portrayed in movies now is fake. It's not authentic. So it's very inauthentic. So I'm just saying, kind of ironic, because John Lithgow played a trans character in The World According to Garp. So I don't know, like the fact that he's so soft on it, like I think what's worse about this Harry Potter series is the miscasting of Snape. I think that's a big problem. I
this
think that's
isn't helping.
It's not going to help. Not going to help at all.
The issue also is he already addressed this once in 2025 because I remember what he said and I brought it up when I talked about this. In 2025, he goes, "Oh, it's no consequence to me whatsoever. Not even a factor." And now all of a sudden, like, now, sure, now maybe he's had a bunch of experiences where people yelled at him on DMs. How dare you work for that transphobe? But we are lacking a stunning amount of empathy, Chris, and it's empathy for women and their spaces and their existence.
There are two sides to the empathy argument, and I don't think he's seeing that other side. And that's what J.K. Rowling represents. So,
did he even read the books? Because the whole wizarding community is like a eugenics, blood purity, pure bloods, mud bloods, half bloods. Like they all very much have standards and abilities, their own fun ideas there. So, empathy.